New at 6 tonight, you see it here, a growing number of people setting up tents outside the public safety building right in downtown Salt Lake City.
These homeless encampments are getting bigger and bigger despite a city ordinance that prohibits public camping. Kyle Harvey's asking the city today about the plan for that area. Kyle?
Well, guys, we took note of the situation because it's difficult to photograph this building for other news purposes without getting some of these tents in the frame. I talked to one of the guys that lives out here on the steps. Today, he told me that he stays here at night because he feels like it's safer than other places downtown. David Kelly says he can remember when camping on the streets of Salt Lake was something people did for fun ahead of Pioneer Day.
You went out for 4 or 5 days before the parade to get your spot. And the city came around and, it was, hey, you can't have tents.
Now it's just the way it is, the way it's been for years.
You can come just sit and disappear.
Kelly is the chair of the Pioneer Park Coalition, formed years ago to address homelessness downtown. He says camps like this pose immediate risks to public health.
Well, one, there's no public restrooms, right? So if you're camping out, where are you going? Like, where do you go use the restroom?
Being homeless isn't a crime, but Kelly worries criminals operate in and around tent cities like this.
It's the criminal element that preys on those less fortunate.
Salt Lake City Police told me these people pose no known threat to the public safety building or the people who work inside. They say they do attempt outreach programs.
It's never going to be one of those things that we cross the finish line.
Kelly says there are some people who are shelter resistant, but allowing tent cities shouldn't be the solution.
You can come just set up a tent and sit on the doorstep of the public safety building. Is that really helping them? It's not.
I asked police about the city's ordinance against camping. A department spokesperson wrote me back that citing someone doesn't help that person and generally does not change the behavior. Now, to that point, the gentleman that I mentioned at the top of this story who's been staying on the steps here said that he picked up 18 citations for public camping when he was staying elsewhere around the city. He's not received any since he set up shop here. I did hear from the city today very late in the day after 5. They sent me a full statement I'm going to put on KUTV.com. And I'll just give you a brief summary. It says that enforcement of the rules on that camping rule is guided by concern for health and safety. Cleanups that do happen in conjunction with the county health department. Downtown tonight, Kyle Harvey, back to you.